So this time we are going to solve, questions on sequences, sequence. Right. This is question number one. Question number one, part A, is like that. There is 4, 4, 2, 0, -2, and this is -2 and -4. So if I take a nth is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So a nth means second term, that is 2 is equal to 4 plus 2 minus 1 into d. So this is 2 minus 4 is equal to d. So we get d is equal to -2. Right. Next we have in this series, if I take next we take 0 is equal to 4 plus 3 minus 1 into d. It is third term. So 0 minus 4 is equal to 2d. So minus 4 is equal to 2d. So this is -2. So d is equal to -2. Right. And then we take the next term, that is -2. -2 is equal to 4 plus 4 minus 1 into d. So it becomes -2 is equal to -4 is equal to 3d. So -6 is equal to 3d. So 2 times 3 becomes 6. So -2. So d is equal to -2. And lastly we have -4 is equal to 4 plus 5 minus 1 into d. So we write here -4 is equal to 4d. So it is -8 is equal to 4d. So 2 times 4 becomes 8. So it is -2. So d is equal to -2. Right. So in this sequence, in above sequence, common difference common difference is equal to -2. So it is linear sequence, right? And a is equal to 4, d is equal to -2. So anth term is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. In that case, anth is equal to a is 4 plus n minus 1 into -2. So we can write 4 plus -2n minus 2n and minus uh, minus 2n and minus plus 2. So we get anth is equal to 4 minus 2n plus 2, or we can write anth is equal to 6 minus 2n. 6 minus 2n. This is the nth term. So nth term for the given equation is nth term is equal to an is equal to 6 minus 2n. 6 minus 2n, and this is the linear sequence, and this is linear sequence. Okay, so this is the linear sequence we have. This is a linear sequence. Okay, this was the part 1. Okay, now we go for the next part, that is 1b. So I'm going to rub this. Okay, so now we have question number 1 part B. Question number 1 part B is 1, 7. Then we have 17. We have 31, and we have 49. Right. So here, if we find first difference that is, first difference is 7 minus 1 is equal to 6. We got 6. Next difference is 17 minus 7. We get 10. Then we get 31 minus 17. 31 minus 17. We get, so this is 10. We get 14, and 31 and 49 divided by 31, we get 18. This is 18. So this is the first difference. So first difference we have, so first difference is 6, 10, 14, 18. Right? Since since no common difference and common ratio, so not a linear or geometric sequence. Not a linear or geometric sequence. So it will be a quadratic sequence. So therefore it will be a quadratic sequence. Quadratic sequence. Quadratic sequence it is. Right? It is a quadratic sequence we have. Now, so in this term, in this first term is first term is 6, 10, 14. Sorry, first difference is 6, 10, 14 and 18. And we have second difference now we have second difference that is 10 minus 6 becomes 4, right? Then we have 14 minus 10 is equal to 4, and in here 18 minus 14 is equal to 4, right? So this is 4. In quadratic sequence, second difference is always constant. And here is 4, right? This is right. Now nth term of quadratic sequence nth is equal to a n square plus bn plus C. This is the nth term of a quadratic equation, right? Where A is A, A, B, and C are constant, right? A is half of constant term, constant term, constant term, constant term. A is equal to half of constant term, so 4 by 2 is equal to 2. So here A is equal to 2, right? Now if we take this in equation, so and n is equal to position of term, right? So here it is, first position, second position, third position, fourth position, and fifth position, right? This is so. If I take A, n is equal to 1, means position 1, position 1, then Anth is equal to 1, 1, 1 is equal to A is half of a constant term, that is 2. So we get 2 here, 2, n is 1, so 1 is square plus B into 1 plus C. So we get 1 is equal to 2 plus B plus C. We bring it on the other side, so we get 1 minus 2 is equal to B plus C. Therefore, B plus C is equal to minus 1. This is the first equation we get. Now, if n is equal to 2, means second position, second position on second position there is 7. So 7 is equal to A we know that is 2. So we write here 2 into second position. So n is equal to 2. So it is 2 square. So it is 2 square plus 2 plus B into 2 plus C. So this is 7 is equal to 2 square is 4, or 2 times 4 becomes 8. 8 plus 2B plus C. So we bring it, 7 minus 8 is equal to 2B plus C. So we get 2B plus C is equal to minus 1. So this is the second equation we have, 2B plus C minus 1. We get these two equations. So on solving these two equations, right, we have one equation is 2B plus C is equal to minus 1, and second is B plus C is equal to minus 1. Minus 1. So now we have this correct. Minus minus plus. So this is cancelled out. This is B is equal to 0. So B is equal to 0. So B is equal to 0 we have. Now we have B plus C. B plus C is equal to minus 1. B plus... Oh my God. Oh. So, if we solve here, right, if I write 2B plus C is equal to minus 1 and B plus C is equal to minus 1. So, on subtracting, minus, minus, plus. This is cancelled out. This is B is equal to 0. So we get B is equal to 0. We get B is equal to 0 here, right? So it means B is equal to 0. So B plus C is equal to minus 1. Minus 1. So 0 plus C is equal to minus 1. So C is equal to minus 1. So now, as quadratic equation is, nth term of quadratic equation is an square so nth term for the given quadratic equation, nth term for given quadratic equation is a n square plus b n plus c plus c. So nth is a is 2. So I write here 2. So 2n square plus 0 into n and plus c is minus 1. It is minus 1. So we can write nth term is 2n square minus 1 for the given quadratic equation. Nth term for given quadratic equation is quadratic equation sequence is a 2n square minus 1. So for given quadratic sequence nth term is equal to 2n square, sorry, it is nth term is 2n square minus 1, right? This is we have. So we have the solution of this question. Is equal to 2n square minus 1. This is the quadratic question. This is the nth term of the sequence. Nth term of the sequence. Right? If we want to cross check it, right? So we have done this question like this. If we want to cross check it, so should I rub all this? Okay, I am. So for the checking of this, I said nth term of given quadratic sequence an is equal to 2n square minus 1. This is where n is position of term. So a1, a is equal to 2 into 1 square minus 1. How much we get? 1 square, 1 into 2. So 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. Now a2 is 2 into 2 square minus 1. So it becomes 2 times 2 becomes 2 square is 4, and 4 times 2 becomes 8, minus 1 is equal to 7. Now a3 is equal to 2 into 3 square minus 1. 3 square is 9. 9 into 2 times 9 becomes 18. Minus 1 is equal to 17. A4 is equal to 2 raised to the power 4 square minus 1. 16 into 32 minus 1 is equal to 31. You get 1, 7, 17. 1, 7, 17, 31. And we have a fifth term is equal to 2, 5 square plus minus 1. So it becomes 5 square is 25, and 2 times 25 becomes 50. So 50 minus 1 is equal to 49. So this is how this is the term. So nth term for the given quadratic equation is this. So this is the solution of the question, and I hope I told you in this possible manner. So I should write here B0. So 0 plus C is equal to minus 1. So C is equal to minus 1. Oh. B0 plus C is equal to minus 1. So C is equal to minus 1. So C is equal to minus 1. This is the solution of the... So C is minus 1, B is 0, and A is half of the constant term. C is minus 1, B is 0, and A is half of constant term, that is 4 by 2 is equal to 2. So this is 2, and then we put the values. So this was the solution of the question. So thank you. So thank you.